So what exactly is the essence of narcissism? It is very much form without any substance. Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea and I'm a psychologist and a therapist. And for the past 10 years, I've been helping families function better together and grow stronger together. And today I want to talk about what exactly is the essence of narcissism, so that you can get a better understanding on how these people function and what to be aware of and what to beware. So keep in mind that when I am talking about narcissists, I am talking about a person who actually has the disorder, the narcissistic personality disorder. I'm not talking about simply people who have some narcissistic traits, okay? Because narcissistic traits can be found in a lot of people. But the disorder is much more serious than that. So just because someone has high self-esteem or has a need to be validated by others, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have a narcissistic personality disorder. What I am talking about is the extreme cases in which the disorder is fully present in someone. So keep that in mind as we move forward. So, like I said, the essence of narcissism is very much form without any substance. And that's extremely important to understand, because to a narcissist, they solely exist when other people admire them, give them praise, envy them even. So a narcissist is constantly defining himself as a person through the eyes of others, and specifically through the eyes of others who admire him. And those people are called narcissistic supply. And he or she, the narcissist, thrives on this sort of admiration. And this constitutes the basis of how they operate, because they do not seek to be admired for actually accomplishing things. They only seek to get the fastest, the fastest and the easiest amount of admiration that they can get. Okay, so all of their lives is designed in such a way as to attract as much attention as possible and to supply them with the narcissistic supply. And this means that they aren't necessarily preoccupied with having to go deep on anything really. So this makes them extremely superficial in general. And it also explains some of the decisions that they make, because let's say that you have someone in your life who really thrives on the attention and admiration of others. That might be unhealthy up to a point, but it really turns extremely unhealthy and extremely pathological when you understand that all of the people around the narcissist are simply tools for them to use to prove their own greatness. So the people around them are not people. The narcissist doesn't consider them people. He sees them as tools to be manipulated, to be maneuvered in some way as to place himself or herself in the best light as possible. And the best light as possible is not a random choice of words, because all of the narcissist's entire life is more or less a game of shadows and mirrors. So whatever he or she feels will get them the most amount of praise or of envy from others is the thing that they are going to do. And when this turns pathological is, for instance, in the case of the narcissist having a child who, for instance, wants to go to karate class because, I don't know, he got a flyer from school and he has several other schoolmates who go to karate class as well, and the child wants to do that as well. But the narcissist isn't really considering this decision with regards to what the child actually wants. The narcissist considers this decision with regards to how other people might envy him as a parent or might admire his parenting skills and all of that. And the narcissist is very likely to choose, in spite of the child's desire, to go to karate class, and the narcissist might decide that the child should go and take piano lessons, even though the child might actually hate piano. This doesn't matter to the narcissist, whether the child likes taking piano lessons or not. What matters is only what other people will think of him in that situation. So if the narcissist thinks that his child taking piano lessons will generate more admiration from other people, then that will be the determining factor in choosing what the child should go for, should do for extracurricular activities, not what the child actually wants. And this applies to all the people in the narcissist's lives. So whatever they do, whatever they decide, is not only for their benefit, in spite of everyone else's benefit, it is for the sole purpose of extracting as much admiration as possible from other people. Okay? And the narcissists do this when it comes to their profession as well. So, like I said, they are extremely superficial, meaning that they can't really apply themselves to really go deep into a certain subject or into a certain specialty or into a certain profession. And what they do is, let's say that they have managed to graduate from a university of some sort, they are highly unlikely to actually practice that profession, but they are highly likely to use that diploma, that credential, for their own benefit whenever it suits them. For instance, let's say that we have a narcissist who went to university and studied construction. Okay, it's not very likely, but it is possible. So he went, he or she, probably he, went and studied construction. And even though he didn't practice for even a day in his life, he will go on and on discussing buildings and discussing construction methods and so on, and he will reinforce his point of view, and he will never miss a chance to drop the nugget that, you know, I graduated from, I have a construction degree, so I'm actually a construction engineer. Only so he can, like I said, make himself look bigger than he actually is. And this actually applies to a whole number of professions or of specialties that one might have. There are narcissists who went to medical school, didn't practice a day in their lives, but they go give medical advice to whoever chooses to listen to them, and they back up their recommendations with the fact that they graduated from medical school. There are a lot of narcissists who went to study psychology, and they diagnose people in their lives, and they back up that claim with the fact that, I have a psychology degree. Like having a psychology degree and not having practiced for a day in your life makes you somehow an expert in the matter, or any other profession for that matter. So I just gave you 3 examples. What is highly likely for narcissists to do, because they are superficial and they can't really apply themselves to go deep on any one subject, is to go and do things that allow them to earn a living, even earn large amounts of money, by not being very competent, or by not going very deep on any one subject. And there are 3 occupations or professions that these types tend to go into, and those are sales, management, and politics. So this is not to say that all people in sales, management, or politics are narcissists, but there is a considerable larger amount of narcissists in these professions, and that is because, like I said, these professions allow someone to really do well, in spite of them not being exceptionally competent in any one area. So take that as you want, but like I said, the idea that you need to understand is this: that their whole life is a game of smoke and mirrors, and whoever sees past that game of theirs is likely to become their mortal enemy. So do yourself a favor, and if there is a person in your life who fits this description, just put as much distance as you can between the 2 of you, because either way there will come a point where they will eventually turn on you. So I hope that this has been helpful. If you want to hear more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell. So hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Whether that is the case or not, I hope you have a great one. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.